What's up, buddy? How you doing? Look at this guy. Look at Hollywood. I gotta get that from down up. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Look at this guy. How you doing? Look at Hollywood. I gotta get that from down. There goes Flint Town Sports Card, Mr. Hollywood himself. You got camera on. Look at this guy. Look at Hollywood. I gotta get that from down up. There we go. All right, we're not going to edit this out. So we are finally recording. This is my fault because I'm trying to learn this new software. We've been talking for about the past at least 20 minutes. At least 25 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes.
And making good conversations too.
So some of this might be a little scripted because we already talked 20 minutes worth of stuff before I realized that it wasn't recording. So here we go again. Welcome to the DadBod Sports Card podcast with Flint Town Sports Cards and Aaron. We are in season 2 of our podcast. First season, the very first episode, or one of the first episodes, was from Flint Town to the National. So that was season 1. And I think going to the National is a good start for the next season of the podcast. And I know for us, we're going to talk about the same shit if I can remember the questions that I was asked, because we were just kind of just winging it. For you now watching, welcome, because we are recording now and everything. So I apologize to Flint and then Aaron.
Oh, you're good.
So we'll do a quick recap, since we should already know the answers. But we stopped last season right before Christmas. It was mainly my doing because trying to figure out the schedule on how to do the holidays and a podcast and keeping up with everything. And it was a little chaotic for the first time doing it. So kind of just stopped the podcast and everything. So now we're back up and running. We'll finish this full season. We'll do the pick'ems again. We'll have some other kind of content as well. There's going to be a lot of different interviews. There will be a special interview that you will see posted at some point in this video that Flint Town did at the National. I won't give away anything but give any. The little teaser is some people actually listen to the podcast, and it could affect how they draft this year in their fantasy football leagues.
Give me Buffalo. I think they'll bounce back. And Zach Moss, player to watch.
Zach Moss. And everything. So that's a little bit of a teaser. We'll pop that video up
here at Nationals, and we're talking about fantasy football. Who is your first overall pick for fantasy football?
It's probably a running back. Maybe Bijan. Probably Zach Moss.
Zach Moss. You heard it here first. Zach Moss.
That was a very special interview with a very special person. And special meaning he's a good buddy of ours. Flint got to meet Dom last year. I got to meet him this year. I got to meet Flint in person this year. The best part about meeting Flint this year was it didn't feel awkward. It's I already knew him.
Exactly.
I've seen him wear masks. I've seen his feet. I recently saw him lick a candle a foot, which was weird, but just to see his tongue was a little weird. But you know what? We're buddies now. So we're buddies. Aaron's over there. Other technical difficulties before the non-recording that we thought we were recording. We were having issues with Aaron's internet because he looked like he was on Epstein Island and begging for help. But we got he got his lighting fixed, got his camera, his internet working. All right, so let's just jump right into it. All right, since before Christmas, Aaron, what is and now you'll see Aaron's looking back because on my TV you can see a little bit. We got the Steelers and Packers game on right now. Yep. But Aaron, since Christmas, give us a little update and what's been going on with you since that time frame.
I mean, just watching the Steelers finish up their season, that historically great last week win against the Ravens. I ran out the house. I couldn't scream, but I was running out the house in excitement. And then seeing next week Mike Tomlin resign from the Steelers. Whole roller coaster of emotions, and football was basically over for me after that. Except for, well, can't forget about the Bears. The Bears, those games were incredible.
Yeah.
Then we went to the National, which was a lot of fun. Got to meet Flint, got to meet Dom, got to meet Jay Cutler.
Yeah.
And then I've been trying to keep up with training camp. Now preseason's here.
Yep. All right. What about you, Flint? Since around Christmas time.
Doing a ton of card shows.
Yep.
Went out of state. Did Card Collector 2's show in Columbus, Ohio. Columbus Card Fest. That was absolutely great. Best card show I've ever done. Foot traffic. Cash. Like, that came in sales. Best show I've done.
Was that so? Previous to, I mean, you weren't a vendor at the National, but was the Columbus Card Fest? Was that the biggest show that you were a part of, being a vendor at, like 600 plus tables, or have you done 600 plus tables before?
I would say, like, I've done close to that, like 400.
Yeah,
but 600, yeah, by far, yes. Yeah. It is
because you didn't have time to leave the booth at all, right? To look around.
I didn't even have time to go to the bathroom.
Right.
So that tells you how, like, I was literally sitting there doing deals all day long.
Right.
And
so real quick, in the future, you probably should have to go with someone to help you sell your cards. That way you can get a little break and someone can still run, you know, your little table and everything while you're doing that. Yeah.
It is hard, though, because, like, I had a friend that went with me, so we just split a table. But, like, he doesn't know, like, everything, like, how much I would take for each, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's the hard thing, and because, like, he went off and grabbed some drinks for us, and people were asking about his cards, and I was like, well, he'll be right back, you know, I'm not going to make that deal for him on his cards, you know? So that's the hard thing. I literally, I didn't have enough time to even step away. Or, like, I wanted to walk, you know, and just check it out. But I didn't even have enough time to do that.
Yeah. And then I know we previously talked about it on the non-recording side, but within, like, the first, what, you said 10, 20 minutes, like, you made, like, a $2,000 to $3,000 deal?
First 7 minutes, I was literally putting cards in my thing. 7 minutes time, I did a $2,000,
awesome.
$2,500 deal. So that tells you right there how crazy. And the main doors didn't even open up yet.
Yeah, because you said it was like for VIP first, right?
VIP.
Yep.
So it's wild. It is wild.
And then after that, you've done more card shows and then the National.
Yep. I've done card shows, like, literally, I've done a card show probably nonstop for a month and a half so far.
Right.
Like, I had 1 week off between.
Well, I saw one of your TikToks. I think it was like the last day of that last card show you did. It was on a Sunday.
Yep.
And then where you're showing the video of you getting some monsters.
Yep.
I could tell by your body language that you were tired as shit. Like, you were tired. Because normally when you're getting ready for a show and everything in your videos, you're a little upbeat, you got like a little step to you. That one looked like you were tired as shit. You're like, all right, one more day, then I get a little bit of break tonight, then I go back, you know, to your normal job that you do. That's the vibe I got. And I knew how tired you were because I was just recently at the National with you, and, like, you were nonstop at the National too.
Yeah.
Like, even though you weren't a vendor at the National, but you were still buying and selling and being there all day.
Yep.
And we'll get into tips of the National later, like some things that, like, I experienced, and then, you know, Flint's been there for the past 2 years, so he could have additional tips, especially because Flint brings, like, a suitcase full of cards and everything. Like, I mean, he brings a suitcase. And it's smart because he also sits on it, too.
Yeah.
So it's a good way to kind of get a little bit of rest, because it is a lot of fucking walking.
I also, like, this Saturday is a big show in Shipshawana, and
Are you
it's a
going to
Friday,
it?
Saturday, and I'm thinking about driving down to it. Yes.
Yeah, because King of Cards will be there.
Yep.
Card Collector 2 will be there, the Shipshawana. Yeah, that's going to be, I think it's the last one of the year
Yep.
for them there. So, I didn't even realize that you were going to go. But that would be a good one, too, to go to because you'll be able to get a lot of foot traffic there.
Exactly. And I was looking at it more, it's 2.5 hours from me, right? So that's not really that bad a drive. I could wake up at 5 a.m., drive down there, do the show for the day, and then drive back.
That's a long-ass day.
It is long. Yeah, it is. But I was looking for it more content creating, you know, getting, because I'm having fun doing that, like especially at shows, you know, and maybe I can finish the beam team.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, yeah. For those people that know, and we can bring this up later. Flint is trying to complete is it the 92 or 93?
92 beam team.
92 beam team basketball collection.
Right.
He is 4 cards away. You're 4 cards away?
4 cards away.
Or 3? 4 cards away. So, you remember the player? There's Chris Mullins.
Yep.
Who else?
Chris
you
Mullins.
got your list.
Glenn Rice.
Yep.
Patrick Ewing. And David Robinson.
Okay, so if anybody listening, to all 3 of you, if you come across any of those beam teams, hit us up because Flint's buying because he wants to complete the set
And
everything.
I would preferably take BGS 9 in them.
Yep.
But if not, I'll do Raw.
Yeah. All right, a quick update for me. Since Christmas, I mean, we had Christmas and everything. The Bears in the playoffs was a lot of fucking fun. Maybe Aaron will tell his story about that the Rams pass what he recently told us at dinner. But yeah, I mean that run that the Bears went on last year, I don't know the feeling that I had. I've never felt that way. I'm trying to think even when the Cubs made their run to the Super Bowl or the World Series and they won it. Yeah, the Super Bowl. When they made the run to the World Series, I don't even think I felt the way I did with the Bears last season, with the comeback wins, the dramatic wins, and just how, I mean, I've seen TikTok videos of thousands of Bears fans, how they celebrated all those games, and it's I don't think it's anything will ever match again because how crazy that season went. I mean, if we win a Super Bowl this year, now we're kind of expecting it. Last year was kind of the unexpected and how we were winning at the last minute and everything, and some of the crazy throws that was happening and some of the dominant luck that we had against some of these teams. So I'm looking forward to that this year. But yeah, around, I think the end of May, I quit my full-time career, flipped to doing this full-time, doing the content creation. So I'm still ramping up on that. I've been doing a lot of buying. I sold a little bit at the National. Sold, some value between $1,000 to $2,000 cards in between the National and everything, and just kind of just building up stock and everything, and just keeping that money rolling, that cash flow going back into the hobby and everything, and trying to help people on their collections. But Aaron and I got to meet Flint Town. And it was awesome because it wasn't awkward at all. We felt like we already knew him because we pretty much talk
do.
every week, at least 3 to 5 times every week. Daily, it's almost like a daily text thing too, especially with our group chat. But it was awesome to meet Flint. I got to meet Dom. I got to meet a couple of Flint's buddies. The highlight from the National was probably the Jay Cutler experience. On the back wall here that says "Fuck the Packers" and he signed it, and we got a picture. We got a picture with Jay, and then I also got a card that he signed, "Fuck Green Bay." So that was kind of cool. We also got to meet Gary V. That was pretty exciting. I watch him all the time on TikTok. The dude's an awesome, motivational, inspiring person. Flint got a hobby box signed by Gary V. I bought a slab, some CGC 10 of Gary V on a card, and I'll show him up here after editing it. And he put "Fuck Green Bay" for me, and that was my first viral TikTok video, like 153,000 views on TikTok, so it's kind of cool. Is there any way you could put "fuck Green Bay"?
Happy to.
Awesome. Not realizing that my 10-year-old has a viral TikTok as well, because when he saw that, he's like, "Oh, click on it. Let me see how many likes." He's like, "Oh, okay," and like it's got like 600 likes, which is a lot for me. And then he's like, go to my TikTok real quick. And he showed me his TikTok. And he had like 90,000 views.
What?
I was like, okay, that's cool.
Wow.
But he had over 2,500 likes.
Wow.
And I'm not going to say what the video is because, one, he'll get super embarrassed. But, and it's very super anime Asian. Like, he embraces the Asian of our DNA, where I don't, and Aaron doesn't either because you don't watch anime, but my 10-year-old does. So it's anime related. Maybe that's why, because there's a lot of creepers out there who like anime. No, just kidding, just kidding, guys. Don't get on me. Even I just recently first bought my Pokemon cards for the first time, which I'm disgusted with myself. But maybe they'll sell this weekend. This weekend, just to wrap it up, this weekend hosting, I'm co-hosting one of the first ever card show here in Fluvanna County in Virginia. It's at the local high school. It's small, 20 tables, and we have some high top tables. Sold out of the 20 tables. They're cafeteria tables. But a few of us are bringing extra 6 and 8 foot tables because we have other people that want to be a part of it, because all proceeds go towards the Special Olympic athletes, the students at the school, and then the girls soccer program, because I'm an assistant coach for the girls soccer on the JV team. But yeah, that's given us a good feeler. Dick's Sporting Goods got a table at there, so that was pretty cool. Actually, I had a conversation with them today when I picked up a couple blasters as giveaways this weekend. But they're just going to have they're just pretty much there advertising for themselves. They're hoping by the next time we throw, if this goes well, the plan is to throw 4 or 5 of these card shows in our county a year and have 100 and 200 plus tables. So this is kind of just a feeler. So I'm a little nervous, but there's been a lot of talk that people are going to be showing up. So we'll find out on Saturday. But yeah, that's a quick recap of kind of where we're at. So we're during the edit, you'll see we have a sponsor for the podcast, and then we'll come back into. And no, I'm kidding, we don't have a sponsor. We don't. But Aaron, since you're not on the flipping, or you're more of a collector in this, what are some of the cool things that you saw at the National from your point of view, and then also some of the pickups that you were able to get?
I mean, seeing all the memorabilia was cool. I didn't expect to be that much memorabilia. I thought it'd be more card focused. There was a lot of Lynn Swan and
Joe Green,
Terry Bradshaw, Mike Webster. There was a few of his stuff. There was a lot of vintage Steelers, and I was like, that's cool. But I got a couple pickups from more modern Steelers stuff. I got a Nick Herbig signed mini helmet, which is really cool. I think he's going to be a really big star. I think he's going to be one of the best defensive ends in the league. Got Antonio Brown painting signed by Antonio Brown. It is a really cool painting. It's his helmet catch against the Ravens in a 2010 divisional.
Yeah.
I think that catch basically it sealed the game, or it put him in a great opportunity to seal the game. It's an amazing painting.
Can you tell the story real quick on how she was able to obtain it?
Yeah, so she was at a fundraiser held by Brett Kaiser and Cameron Hayward, and they were donating the proceeds to, I think, cancer research. And they had brought this painting, Cam Hayward.
It's like a lithograph for people that can't see it, but it's. Yeah, you can. Yeah. He likes to show off his AB stuff.
Hey, that's sweet.
Yeah, it's like a lithograph.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, so it's out of 100. AB signed it for this charity event and everything. You can see the cord. He's gonna. We've already had so many technical difficulties Just add another one, just like getting ripped off his head. Yeah, that's a lithograph that he got. What else did you get?
It was just the helmet and
And then the Minka.
Oh, right, yeah, and the Minka. Keep on forgetting about that. I haven't hanged it up yet. But the Minka, it's him waving goodbye to, I think it's Josh Reynolds when he played for the Rams, on a pick six. I thought it was a really great picture.
Yeah, he's waving, like the pick six, and he's waving to the wide receiver. Yep, yeah. All right, Flint, what about you? What like some of your highlights from the National and everything?
Meeting you guys for one.
Yep.
Dom taking us to his family's restaurant. That was incredible.
Yeah.
Dom, from the bottom of my heart, and I know you guys too, that was amazing. Food was great. You need a shout out because that was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah, so in the edit process, I'll put the restaurant up there.
I was gonna say.
Yep, like we'll put a little that way. Other people, and I mean, I'm sure a lot of people from that area know about that restaurant. Yep. It's been around for a while. It's been in his family for a while. He told me that Walter Payton used to go there, and I guess some other Bears players used to eat there as well, like back in the 80s. And then also we had our first shot of Malort. So I'm a Chicagoan now, even though I didn't grow up there. I left there when I was 6, but finally had that. So that was cool. Sorry that Flint wanted to get pepperonis for our buddy G&G, but there's a little bit of a too classy place for us to do that. So maybe next year we'll do that at like one of the sports bars that we go to. Yep.
That was great.
All right, yeah. What about what else from your national experience?
Just to be around and seeing some of the deals. Like I was sitting at a table and a $25,000 deal goes down right next to me.
Yeah.
Wild, just to think about wild.
Yeah, what was at that table again? You remember?
Yeah, the table like literally had like Babe Ruth cards, Hank Aaron rookies, Michael Jordan rookies, Jackie Robinson rookies. It was all like that high end vintage to like modern stuff, high end. It was incredible. And I don't even know it was a vintage football player that the $25,000 card. I don't even know who the football player was.
Right.
So that tells you something like maybe I need to start looking into even stuff that I don't even know about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but like seeing some of there was a ton of people. I think what did they say the final number?
So the National doesn't announce those numbers. But to compare it, Fanatics Fest, they list the numbers. Fanatics Fest this year had 250,000, like close to 250,000 people show up for theirs. And everybody was expecting the National to possibly double that.
Yes.
So I would say that probably like throughout the 5-day show, at least maybe 400 to 500,000 people.
That's what I was.
So it's like 400,000 to 500,000. Yep. Yeah. And it felt like it for the most part, especially when you were on the second floor. When you're on the second floor, because we'll get into this to a little later when we give like tips on the National, like what you should do and what you shouldn't do. But they need to widen those between the vendors, like the rows, that way, because being shoulder to shoulder like that. I mean, it's uncomfortable, but it's like you can't see anything.
Yeah. And
you can't even it's hard for you to move. And then I'm overly paranoid thinking that someone has a hand in my backpack stealing, I'm overly paranoid like that.
I get it.
But I mean, and then every day after the show, like you hear someone on social media, like some of the vendors saying, hey, someone stole 10 grand worth of cards from us. Someone stole, 2 grand or 5 grand and everything.
They caught that guy.
I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw a quick snippet. There was a grandfather and his grandson that stole, I think, what, $15,000, $20,000, yeah, worth of cards, and they caught him on video. So, and that's today. Today's August 13th at the time of the recording. That happened, I think, on, I mean, maybe August 1st, because the last day was August 2nd. I don't know if that happened on the last day, but it could have been. But I mean, it took that long for them to get caught.
Yep.
And everything, which is crazy, especially like when they had bright, like the camera was facing them, you could see them and everything. But yeah, I mean, that's just unfortunate, but that's the nature of the beast at these big card shows and everything. You got to always watch your shit. And I mean, if you're that ballsy, because there's cameras everywhere, you know, if you're that ballsy to try, I mean, he got away with it. They got away with it for like 12, 13 days. And that's a long time in order for them to flip it. But who knows? I have to read the article on how they got caught and all that stuff. But you also saw a lot of Detroit people, like Michigan people there, right?
Yeah, I've seen like 10 to 15 guys I knew. Like, I ran into a ton of local people, you know, guys that I've built relationships with, like from card shows to vending to friends, you know. Like, Michigan is big into cards. We have a lot of card shows, a lot of, you know, from across the state. But everybody is pretty tight-knit, like, close together, because we all know each other. And we all, like, certain guys know I do vintage. And so they come to me, you know, with if they want to sell some vintage or, you know, it's pretty tight-knit. We all look out for each other, try to buy stuff and trade, whatever. So that's what I love about the card community too, because a lot of good friends I've met through the card community.
Yeah, I feel the same way. And then I also learned a lot at the National about how big the Michigan scene is and the Midwest in general. I mean, like the National, you know, past couple of years have been in Chicago, but you got Shipshewana, you know, that's Indiana, and then you got Ohio with the Columbus Card Fest and everything, and there's other card shows. There's a ton of card shows. Like you constantly every weekend you're going, you're a vendor at a card show in the Michigan area, and it just seems like to be the heart of where a lot of the card shows are, and like where the card show market is. Or the hobby market, because even in my Whatnot streams, I get a lot of people from the Midwest as well, more so than the West Coast. I'll get a lot of East Coast because I'm on the East Coast, but it seems like a lot of the Midwest and East Coast, there's a lot of card shows, but it seems to be definitely more in the Michigan area. And like my highlights, I mean, got to meet Ken Golden. Gary V was a huge thing. You know, got him to sign "Fuck the Packers" or "Fuck Green Bay" on his CGC 10 slab of his card, and I'll put that up. Flint got the hobby box signed.
Sorry.
Okay, that was like a moving truck or something, right?
No, that was some broke down car coming from the apartment complex.
I was like, oh, is there like a car in our driveway? Like that's really loud. But yeah, like just the atmosphere. I mean, this will go into the tips later, but like you definitely have to go for more than one day. So Flint went there one day last year, and it was a lot, right? At the National. Yeah,
too much.
Yeah, it was too much. To do in one day. If you can at least have, I would say 3 days at the least. First day, kind of get a feel. Second day, start looking for stuff that you might want to buy or sell. And then the third day, you can kind of look around and kind of enjoy things a little bit more and everything. We were fortunate enough. We went from Wednesday to Saturday and everything. So we had plenty of time. It felt like, hey, we saw everything. But it is a museum. It is like a museum. Like you're going to see every single card that you could think of and that you didn't even know existed. Some memorabilia stuff, like Aaron said. And just trying to make connections. Like I got to meet Mike Gio from Sports Card Nonsense. And what a fucking awesome guy that, like, he was his communication skills and him wanting to get to know you. And he didn't remember my name the second day, but he remembered meeting me. And he's like, hey, I'm sorry. Can you tell me your name again? I mean, that little extra, like that he remembered me and then he asked me my name again. That goes a long way. And like, I mean, he's been in the business for a long time. He started I guess he's a co-founder of Sports Card Nonsense, but they've grown huge with eBay Live and everything. And he's been doing breaks for like 14, 15 years, and he's just reaping the benefits of the market, how it is now. But yeah, like make time for yourself, enjoy it. It can get overwhelming, but at the end of the day, just enjoy it. Like it is like when you go to a museum or if you ever go to DC, like you want to see like the main attractions, like the Washington Monument, the Lincoln Monument, and all that. Yes, you could do it in a day, but try to do it in a couple of days. That way you can kind of enjoy it and everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All right.
Too, like, I'm not gonna call anyone out, but there's certain high up people that I don't know. You just get a bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. I'll
Yeah.
fucking say his name because I don't like him. Santiago. I don't like him. I don't like his attitude and his videos.
It's just how you come off.
Yeah.
And like, I get it. You know, you're there for a couple days or like 4 days, 5 days. It gets a lot. I get it, but it's how you come off to people.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
So I heard in the recent podcast, I think his name is Ryan. I think he's the Card Collector 2 guy. His name's Ryan. And he was talking about like how exhausted he was and everything. But when he's like just going to the bathroom, you know, he gets swarmed with everybody that wants to take pictures with him, and he understands it. And then he always wants to give the impression to them, like, because the first impression means a lot to him, that he doesn't want leave a bad impression, you know, and everything. So, but he's gotten to the point where he could be honest, like, hey, give me 10 minutes and then I'll recircle back to you. And that's the way you should do it, you know, instead of giving an attitude or being a dick or anything, like, you know, just be upfront, like, hey, like, I'm here with my family. I just need like a little 10-minute break. You know, people will understand that, you know, and if they don't understand that, fuck them. Like they're doing it for the wrong reasons, right? Because like everybody's human.
I seen King of Cards. And he was literally walking away from his table to like walk the showroom floor. And I was walking kind of by him, like parallel. And a kid walked up to him, took a picture with him. And I looked at him, and he didn't even take another step forward. And another kid was wanting another picture. And I just smiled at him, like, man, I get it. You know, that has to be hard because you're literally, you can't even get anywhere. And he literally like smiled, hey, yeah, I'll do a picture. You know, I get it. You know, that has to be frustrating because he wants to do the things that he loves to do, but there's a ton of people like crowding him constantly. But he did it, you know, like that's when you hit that level, you know what comes with that level.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. So I can't remember if I talked about it on the pre-recording, but the best experience for me was along with the Gary V interaction that I had with him, but also the Jay Cutler experience. Having him sign my jersey in the background. He put "fuck the Packers," and then he signed one of my cards that's the "fuck Green Bay." So for those that know me, they know I'm starting to build up a little collection of that. So like I didn't get him to sign it, but I bought it at the show. Was Colson Loveland "fuck the Packers"? I had the opportunity to buy a Caleb one, but I didn't want to pay $5,500 for it. So eventually I'll get one, but that was just out of my price range for right now. And then, you know, and I have like Gary V signed it, Colson Loveland. I didn't get him signed, but I got that. And then Jay Cutler, and I have a couple of wrestling influencer female. And then for those my generation, like Jenna Jameson signed one for me, like a picture. And then the generation after me, Tegan Presley also signed one too. But yeah. Like, so I'm building a collection of that, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to continue to do that with every influencer or whoever that I meet, if I can get them to sign "fuck the Packers" or "fuck Green Bay," that's what I'm going to do. That's going to be my thing. But all right, let's go into some tips. We've been on for about 33 minutes, so we'll probably like this show is going to be less than an hour. It's kind of just like, hey, welcome back. We're back in season 2, and let's get this shit rolling again. Testing out the new software. We've already had issues tonight, and we hopefully will. Now I know what the record button looks like and everything, so we should be good. Aaron, from your side, because you're more of a collector focused and like seeing the memorabilia. What tips do you have to give to people on your perspective of the National?
Just have fun. Like, it's a lot of fun going around seeing all this cool stuff, even if it's too expensive. Just like just so cool to see everything. Obviously always be careful, but I don't really have a lot of tips because I was just there to record it and just to look. Yeah.
But you come from an important aspect because you're not looking to buy cards to flip.
Yeah.
So you're actually enjoying, Flint and I enjoy it too, but we also have like a price point in our head for certain things that we want to buy. For you, you're just like that lithograph that you got Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
Like that was what, $40?
That was $60. My eyes lit up and I was like, I gotta get it.
Yeah. And that's how I felt about other things because when I bought the Colson Loveland Fuck the Packers card, like I paid $600 for it and negotiated down to $550, but I was okay with that because I wanted it. I'm not looking to flip that. If someone did want to buy it from me, great, but you're going to be paying like $4,000 because the Caleb ones Caleb goes between $5,000 and $15,000. I think Loveland, okay, maybe $3,000, $4,000. That seems reasonable. Or go to the National next year and get yours.
Exactly.
Because for me, I don't get to see him around this area because we're in Virginia. I don't get to see him. Yeah. But yeah, Aaron, your tips are very important for people that are going there to see like the museum like stuff there. You got any other tips or anything? Like even just overall on the trip because we drove there, so that was a long drive, and Aaron had to deal with me going pee like 3 times in each state. Because I'm a fucking old man. And West Virginia, I do not like West Virginia, especially on the way there. Like, there was a good, 100 exits, 100 miles where there was no bathroom. And during that span, we stopped twice for me to piss on the side of the road and maybe went down the mountain. I don't know if I was, one step away of falling down a fucking mountain from pissing. But there was, no one out there either. There was no one out there. It was complete darkness. I was like, where the fuck are we? It was crazy.
That's scary.
All I could think about was some mountaineers are gonna come out from somewhere and fucking
with
kidnap
bow and
me.
arrows.
Yeah, with bow and arrows. And because I'm Asian and I got that Wagyu butthole, so they might kidnap me and then take me to some little fucking hut, and then you won't ever hear of DadBod sports cards anymore. Yeah, I would be if you guys saw the previous recording of Aaron's room and his camera. With the bad lighting, that's what it would be. I would be like, my name is Gary Davis. Please help me. I don't know where I'm at.
I'm in the hills.
Right. I'm in the hills somewhere. They don't let me wear pants.
Yeah.
Because it's Wagyu style meat because I'm Asian. But yeah, any tips for the road trip or anything that you want to share? Because okay, Aaron pretty much just eats chicken tenders, right? we went to a nice Italian restaurant. And he got chicken tenders, and I can't remember. Do they have mozzarella sticks too? Did we get you mozzarella sticks? Because he likes mozzarella sticks too.
Chicken tenders and fries.
Oh, the bread. He liked the bread there. But yeah, he's a chicken tenders kid. I can't get him to eat anything. He'll eat cheese pizza. I was surprised he liked the deep dish Chicago pizza.
So good.
It was good. It was good. It was good. He got the cheese one. Got him a small one, and I got me a large one, with Chicago style with all the meats. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That is a lot. It lasted me 3 days in the hotel. So that was kind of cool. Not sanitary, but whatever.
And I didn't expect it, but it is just stuffed. It is this tall of pizza. I thought it'd be. I didn't think it would be that thick.
I mean, that's the whole. It's
Yeah.
it's like a pie. It's a pie.
Yeah.
It's a pizza pie. Like it's legit a pie. Did you get a deep dish while you were there?
No.
Flint? No.
No.
Oh man. Okay. We're
Next
gonna have
year.
to do that next year.
Yep.
Because
Next
apparently the one we went to
Giordano's, something like that.
Giordano's or something like that.
Yeah.
We went to that, and I guess that's more of a chain. So other people said there's better places to get one. So we'll try to find a better place next year. All right. What about you, Flint? Any tips for the national?
Do more than 2 days, or at
Yep.
least 2 days. You know,
Yep.
2 days at least, because the first day, for the first half of the day, you're going to be wandering around like aimlessly, not even knowing where you're going. Have fun. It is an experience that, like no other, you're going to see stuff that you won't see at any normal card show.
Yeah.
You're going to see the highest of the high, and, you know, like digging through some bargain bins, you might find stuff that is worth way more than, you know, like what would be in a showcase.
Yep.
But like this year, I didn't do any selling, to be honest. I bought more for myself. Beam team.
Yep.
I bought a ton of stuff for myself. I did buy a couple things that I sold one thing already. Like Detroit related.
Yeah. So to cut you off real quick, when you say
Yeah.
you buy for yourself, I think that's the way to do it at this kind of show.
Yes.
Because there's so much there. Like this was your opportunity because before the national, you wanted to collect the beam team,
Yep.
the '92 beam team,
Yep.
and the national is a great opportunity to do that because you saw a ton of them, right?
Yep.
That's like where everybody's going to be. So that was you actually made it a point to look for them, and then you
Yes.
were able to find them. So
And it was fun.
that was a good. That's a good plan to start off with. If you're trying to collect something or anything, go there with a plan. Flint did that, and he was able to pick up you picked up like what 8 of them, 7 of them while you're there,
Oh,
or more.
man, I picked up more.
More, okay,
I had 4,
right,
and I'm 4 away from 21. Was all together.
okay. So so you picked up 13 while you were at the show. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That is a lot. Yeah.
And I had fun. Like that's.
Yep.
I look at it and like this card stuff, like it's almost like a treasure hunt to me. You know, even when I look to like buy to sell, it's kind of a treasure hunt, and I kind of like doing that. You know, so picking up this whole set, and I wanted to complete the set there, and I was only 4 away, which kind of bums me out because I wanted to try to do it all there.
Yeah.
And I got close. Like that's pretty close.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just have fun. Like go there if you're looking to collect. I almost bought a cool Mickey Mantle poster that was signed on poster. It was like of his like one of his famous cards, but it was jumbo sized. It would have looked sweet in the office because I'm gonna redo this office. So I was like, oh, that would be cool, you know, put that up there. It has a Mickey Mantle auto, but how much I spent that weekend, I needed to chill.
Yeah. All right, before we get to mine, I gotta take a 2-minute break. I just gotta take a piss real quick, and then we'll wrap this up.
Yep.
All right, I'll be right back. I'll edit this out.
Steelers won. Oh my goodness! I can finally say Steelers won 28-9. Drew Aller had 3 touchdowns, 1 rushing, 2 passing. Will Howard.
Lions lost 14-16.
Well, makes sense. You're going to see a lot of that this year.
What?
You're going to see a lot of that this year.
I don't think so.
I know so.
think we didn't even use a lot of our starters.
Yeah. Will Howard did not have a touchdown.
Will Howard played?
Yes, he played after Mason until the second half. So I think it was like the third drive.
Did he look good?
Until halftime. Yeah, he had some good throws.
Yeah.
He looked fine out there. Drew Allen got in the second half, and we've been recording since the second half, so I haven't really seen a lot. Both his touchdowns were off of play action boots, with 5-yard, 4-yard touchdowns. Hope.
Who scored? What are you talking about?
Talking about just overall performance. Drew Allen had 3 touchdowns today.
I'm just now looking at the scores. Oh, Steelers 28 points, huh? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Lions
Yeah.
lost. I mean, it's preseason.
I know. And it was
I was surprised Jared Goff played a series.
No, he didn't even play one.
Oh, that's right, because they usually save him for the season.
Yeah.
Okay. But Joe Burrow played for a little bit.
Joe Burrow,
Yeah.
he got sacked.
He got sacked a couple times, man.
Did he?
Yeah.
You can't risk it with that guy, man.
No, he's been hurt all the time.
Yeah.
He got hit twice pretty good.
Yeah.
Mendoza got a touchdown. I don't know if y'all saw that.
No, I haven't seen it. I'll check it after, like, while I'm
I
messing
think
with
Mendoza's going to be good.
Yeah.
I do.
I think he's going to be good. I don't think he's going to be like a superstar, but I think he's good.
No, I think he's going to be a Kirk Cousins, though.
I was gonna say that he could be another Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
And I like Kirk Cousins.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he could be like another Kirk Cousins, like. But Brady liked him, liked Mendoza, so that was
He's got
maybe
that instinct.
we'll see. He does, but he doesn't need to be flashy.
Exactly.
He just needs to be consistent and dump offs and 68
Fast.
to 70% completion percentage. Yeah,
Get it out fast.
Yep. Let the
Now,
playmakers
Brady
make the
was.
play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do we
All right.
think
What?
that
Go ahead.
Aaron Donald is going to play in a preseason game this year?
No. They're going to hold him.
They're gonna hold him. He might not come back like right away because he's a veteran. They don't really need him for the regular season. They're
know.
good enough where they could win without him because they got Myles Garrett. So
Dude, that's a lot. That's going to be wild.
ramp him up for the playoffs. So maybe like week 12, week 13, start getting him in. That way he starts playing a few games, getting his body ready for the hits, or maybe even sooner, maybe like week 10. That way he gets like a good half season in, and then because they're all about the Super Bowl, so that's what they're playing for.
Yeah.
So use him smartly. You need him in the playoffs.
Yeah.
With Myles Garrett, that's gonna be fucking nasty.
Yeah.
All right, so back on my end about some of the tips. Like what Flint said, have fun, and Aaron said it too. Have fun, enjoy it. It can get stressful. We drove from Virginia, got there, checked in the hotel Wednesday. We went Wednesday just to kind of check out everything, and I'll be honest, it was a little overwhelming. But I knew I was going to be there for like at least 3-4 days at the show, and it was still overwhelming that first day. But I just think naturally that's what's going to happen because there's so much to look at. And I wanted to pace myself. Like, I'm like, okay, if I don't get to see like a certain section, like because I knew I had more than one day. There's no way I don't think anybody can enjoy it in one day. Because like you're just going to be rushed. You're going to get overwhelmed. And especially with more and more people coming every year too. Yeah. My next tip would be park in the parking garage.
Yes.
Because you will skip that outside line. Well, I mean,
don't tell the secrets.
I think people already knew, and then people like new people come every year, so they just go. Yeah. But park in the park garage. That way, you can go straight in that little land bridge between the park garage and the hotel, and go from there. That way, you skip the outside line. That was awesome, both days. But remember where you park. Because Flint did not, and it took them probably about 2 hours to find their car.
30 minutes of walking around in circles.
Yeah. It felt like 2 hours, I bet.
Well, know why?
Because it's huge.
Well, not just that. The parking garage is separated with a half wall,
and you
Yeah.
can't see
Yeah.
the other letters. So you're walking around and you're like, I'm parked on this floor, but where's E? Or where's F?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So
It does get very confusing, but remember where you park. And even when you do remember where you park, remember the steps that you took.
yeah.
So having Aaron with me helped out a lot because he focused on like where we should go. So after the show, when we went back, like when we had to park on the other side of the parking garage, like we were able to pinpoint like how to get back. But maybe I knew that because I knew Flint got lost, and so we made it. It was a mindset of like, okay, we got to remember this. But now that we've experienced that, like like what to look for now. Park at the parking garage. The next tip is buy VIP.
Yeah.
And within that tip, and it's a shitty thing to do, but I mean, you got to make money, right? To buy multiple VIP passes and then sell them a week or 2 week, like your extra ones, before the show. So the VIP passes were about like I think $400, $300 ish. They were selling before the national for like $600 to $800. So you can make a quick flip right there. Yeah. And then I was able to go to the VIP for about 10 minutes because I had buddies that were in there, and they got me in by bringing me a badge. Like the bouncer there, all they care about is if that badge is on. Yeah. They were very, I mean, they're doing their job, right? They were dicks to me when I tried to get on. I'm like, hey, I'm meeting somebody in there. Like, you can't get in. You don't have a badge. Like, he saw my face. As soon as I got a badge, oh, welcome in, sir. Like, welcome in. Totally flipped. Totally. Like, it's legit VIP, right? Yeah. So buy the VIP, and there's a whole nother world. The guys that gave me a badge to go in there real quick, that way I can go to All Touch Case and then to buy a Caleb card from them, they told me they didn't even go to the main show at all.
Yep.
On the 2 floors. They just stayed in the VIP room. And the whole VIP room, everybody's selling and trading amongst themselves up there. And so I think next year that's what we got to do. Like I still want to experience the rest of the show, but having VIP access is very important.
Yeah.
Because you'll get like one of the guys told me he's into Pokemon. He sold $5,000 worth of Pokemon within the first couple hours of sitting in VIP. And like it's just one big ass round table. They just put the cards out. People come up like, hey, I want to buy that.
Yep.
So it's a totally separate card show. Also, if you're a veteran, you get in for free, and your dependents get in for free. Aaron got in for free with me. That'll save you about $25 a day, $25 to $30 a day, depending, because day of it's $30.
Yeah.
So that will save you $30 a day. And also, I got to remember the group name, but there was a nonprofit organization for veterans and active duty soldiers where they reserved a room where if you got tired, veterans and active duty can go to that room. So I tried that out a couple of days, just to kind of sit down, relax. They had snacks. They had water and other kind of drinks for you there. I missed the opportunity because Logan Paul went in there and he hung out with some of the soldiers. So that would have been awesome if I walked in there and he was there. We saw him briefly, Aaron and I did, and they were sprinting because they had so many people like following them. Like they were walking fast. It was way too much to try to keep up. That would have been cool to kind of get some content with him or to see him with that robot that he beat up. But yeah, if you're a veteran, you get in for free. There's a veterans lounge that they open up to you that way, because I mean, you want to be there all day. Like we got there from open till about like they pretty much closed at 5. So we stayed till about 3 or 4 every day because I wanted to beat traffic out of there and everything. But everything went smooth. But yeah, biggest thing, have fun, have a budget, and then try to find out what the exclusives are, because it was hard for me to find like the national exclusives and how to get them. I was buying on the secondary market, and I bought like some of the national football boxes, and I was able to pull a 1 of 1. And I went on Whatnot and ripped it. That way everybody could see it because somebody suggested that. And I got a 1 of 1, my first ever 1 of 1. Flint knew right away when we were opening it. He's like, that's a 1 of 1. I was like, all right, so I put that pile aside. We saved it for last. And he was right. It was a 1 of 1. I had no clue. Like, I just thought it was I didn't see the gold right away. But he saw it right away. So look for those boxes were juiced.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I hit a 25 out of 25 Burden. I hit out of 50 Drake May Gold, out of 5 Marcel Reed. Auto, which I just sold today this morning. Jugkins, first on the print out of 10 Auto True Black. So they're worth it. I mean, yes, if you pay for it in the secondary market, it's $400 is what I paid, and then after somebody couldn't sell one, I got one for $300. I don't know how much they go. So you go into a raffle. There's time slots that I think Fanatics did, and then you scan a QR code and you enter a raffle, and then if you get picked, you get to buy it. I don't know how much they are. Maybe they're like 200. Maybe it depends because they have football, Star Wars. I mean, they had basketball, baseball, and I think they had something else. Wrestling. They had wrestling too, and I think there might be different price points. But I don't know how much they bought them for. I bought them on the secondary market. I got addicted to it because I was like, shit, I hit a 1-of-1. Let's see what else we can get. You won't hit another 1-of-1.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you could have, because at the show, someone hit a superfractor of Caleb Auto. It was some kid. It would have been, oh God, I would have. But the Wagyu meat, like I would have. Yeah, I would have had change pants if I pulled a 1-of-1 Caleb Auto at the National.
That'd have been sick.
Yeah, that would have. But yeah, I mean, those are some of the tips. But again, thank you for coming and hanging out. We're just ramping this thing back up. We'll probably be back on either next week or a couple weeks, and then we'll start giving our previews of what we're looking for with our teams and what we think of with fantasy football players wise, and some of the things with the players in the NFL. Aaron still doesn't like Josh Allen, and just like how the Bills don't like their new stadium either.
I
don't know if you guys seen that. Like, you got like a fucking big ass
wall
view right in front of you for your season ticket.
That'd be horrible.
Also, if you buy a Whatnot shirt from the booth, get a size down, because this is an extra large and it's like a dress on me. So it's fucking huge.
The Josh Allen hate by me has been going up. I saw it was today or yesterday. Dan Orlovsky. Get that, they need to fire him. Like they fired Ryan Clark. Like they just fired Shannon Sharp too. They need to fire Darren Orlovsky because he said he has the best decision making out of any quarterback.
Well, better than Dan's, because Dan ran out of the back of the end zone.
He did. He's that's what he's famous for. That's what he's famous for. Is running
as a Detroit Lions fan.
Yeah. So I mean, that's a preview. Like, he still hates Josh Allen and everything. Fuck Green Bay. It's always gonna be. And once we get like the telephone lines open up and everything, it's gonna be so much fun.
It is,
especially during Packers week and everything. Even during Lions week. Another thing. Aaron and I are going to the Christmas Day game in Chicago versus Green Bay.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to that. So we'll be back in Chicago on my birthday in December 23rd. We'll be staying in downtown Chicago. Hopefully we'll get to see Dom again, but I know it's the holidays and everything. Flint, you got anything else to close us out?
No.
No.
I said I might be going to Shipswana.
I can tell Flint's tired because his eyes are looking like mine right now, a little Asian-y.
I got one last thing.
It's 10:30 at night, so I apologize that it's so
you're
late
good. You're good.
And everything.
You're good.
Hitting record and it wasn't recorded, but yeah. But thank you for listening, Dom. I know you're excited for this. There'll be a couple videos up, and you guys get to see Dom's beautiful face. And then I'll try to get the name of his aunt uncle's Italian restaurant, and post that up as well. Because if you're in Chicago, you definitely need to get there and get a shot of Malort.
Yep.
They have Malort there, even though I brought my own bottle, but they have it. So thank you everyone for listening. And peace out. Have a good week. Thank you for listening to the DadBod Sports Card Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your friends. It means a lot to us and helps us keep building our community. See you next week.